Hey, Silhouette, welcome. Thanks for jumping on tonight. It's been a bit. Hope you've been well in the time that you were gone. All right. Let's. I don't think there's an update, but let me check just to make sure. Because GOG should automatically update. Yeah, I'm not getting any response, so I think there's not one. Um. Uh, okay, there may be some funkiness with the stream. Possibly I'll have to restart. I don't think so. There may be some funkiness. I forgot again to disconnect from my VPN. I don't want there to be lag because the signal has to jump to another server and then jump to YouTube or whatever. So give me one sec here. Okay. I think we've reconnected now. Let me know if there are any problems, but I think we're good to go again. I wonder if this made a curiosity. Did this? It did. It did. It created a separate stream. Okay, well, whatever. It's fine. Yeah. Sorry about that. Okay. So let's go ahead and get into this. I will point this to the game as soon as that's running. That. Okay. I don't know how much you remember from this and the Halloween stream. Did you watch this on the Halloween stream, or had you already taken off? Because I think this was at the end of the stream. I mean, enter, no change. Okay. Is this yet another one where it didn't save the game? What? I've literally not done anything with my hard drive since then. Why does it not remember my saves? Enemies and damage are removed from the game? Wow. That's an interesting. Hey, Silhouette. Well, or hey, Monmouth, welcome. Um, it doesn't look like it's remembering that I have a save game. Okay, hang on. Let me see about this. Something is very wrong. Oh, yeah. Mm. Trying to see. I don't know that I can. I'm trying to see if I can find the save files. It's possible they're under a folder called GOG. That's where I have Maid of Sker from. It's not even Steam. Mm. Okay, that folder is just GOG settings. Mm. I'm not really a fan of having to restart games because somehow it can't recognize there's a save file somewhere. It's kind of frustrating. I mean, this game's good enough. In this case, I probably will just restart if I can't find the save, but it's pretty ridiculous. Wales Interactive is a publisher. Let me see if it's under W. Well, there's also, I mean, there's local, low. Let me see. Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, we've done this. Okay, this is just saying how you save if you're in the game. There are green doors that take you into special rooms where you can save. It's much like Resident Evil. There are specific places where you can save, which is fine. That's what I did. Save game location data. That's where I am. Whoop. That is a log file. That's not going to do it. Yeah, this is. And that's just the settings. Yeah, again, I literally 1 year I switched hard drives. It's been the same hard drive since I streamed in 21. I don't understand where the crap. Why does it not see that I have save games? So stupid, dude. I do not understand how this is a thing. And then, like some of the other ones were on Steam. This is on GOG. What the AIDS, dude? So 9 months since the last time I played it, and it can't remember what my save is. Really? I mean, it's not acting like I have a save game anyway. When I get into the menu, there's no continue or load or anything. It's just new game, like settings. I mean, a couple of hours, so I could redo that. That's not whatever. The AIDS, it's so dumb. This is just idiotic. And I work like all the time throughout the week and don't have a problem with my stuff saving, so I don't know why this games are being dumb for me, but okay. Guess we'll just start over. I mean, I don't really see choice. Wow. That's just stupid. Welcome, by the way, Faux Fox. Thanks for hopping on. All right. I mean, this is so challenges are like special, challenges, like a challenge in a game. Like you have less ammo, you have less health, monsters are more aggressive, that kind of stuff, right? So that's not it. I have new game, settings, which is like volume and stuff and subtitles and whatever, and credits and exit. So I should have like a load or a continue, I would think. Yeah. So I guess we're starting over.
Dearest Thomas.
That's fine.
These are not words I wish to write. My father has learned of our plans, my love. Yet there is more, far worse, that I wish you to understand, but I fear you may believe me taken with madness. My father seeks to use me, as I have come to believe he used my poor mother. He wishes me to sing for him as she did. To become the star attraction that will draw good folk to this accursed spit of land. My refusal to do so has led to my confinement here at Sker Hotel. I cannot explain further, but ask that you trust me. I beseech you to compose a melody for me, a counter to the song contained within this locket of my mother's. I realize this request will seem strange, that your first thought will be to come straight here, but without your composition, all hope of holding back the darkness gathering here will be lost. Your love, always, Elizabeth.
Replaying this does work somewhat to an advantage because it'll remind me of things that I saw previously, right? So. Dim on kalon lan al ganu. None but a pure heart can sing. Nice try on the jump scare with the title card. Title card! You're scared, aren't you? Not really, but nice try. Thanks for playing. Use the phonographs to save your game. Yeah, see, I know I've hit phonographs before, but, whatever. It's fine. Now, if I remember right, there's not a whole lot to grab. We take that, and we can rotate it, of course. There's not really any reason to rotate it. The back is blank, so whatever. But okay. Memory serves, there's nothing in the cabin here, and there's nothing just outside the train. It's basically pretty much single path to go to the hotel. Yeah, we don't even grab our bag or our violin, apparently, which is strange. You would think maybe we are only a composer. I got the impression we were a composer plus a musician. And so we were supposed to not only bring our composition, but then also perform it at some point, but maybe not. Well, even if I shut the door, not going that way. Hello, can somebody move the baggage? Okay. I don't think you can get in any of these. Inventory. Okay, so we have the locket, and we have the composition. I don't know how I examine it. Can I right-click? No. No, I don't know. Okay. That's inventory. It's map, probably M, I would guess, obviously. And then notes, probably N or J or something along those lines. All right, we don't have any of that stuff yet, though, so it's okay. Yeah, like I said, I'm pretty sure there's nothing on the sides here. If I remember right, there was literally just go this way. There's also, so there's C, I think, is crouch. Yeah, and it's, you don't have to hold it. You just tap it and you stay crouched until you uncrouch. And it's usual WASD. I would guess shift is run. Oh, but maybe not here. It's not doing anything here, so I don't know if it is run even at all or if it's just here it's not working. Don't know. And I don't think there's anything over here, right? Negatory infinity. So we can open the door, but there's nothing in here. Okay. Oh, yeah. Grand opening, Sker Hotel. Special performance by Elizabeth Williams. She was the one, obviously, who wrote us the letter. The new Maid of Sker, daughter of Famed, singing Sensation Prudence Williams. Enjoy the restorative peace and spa waters of Sker Point. 30 October, 1897. This, I think, is just like, yeah, it's the general map. Okay, so here we are. The inlet of the Irish Sea. Here's Sker Station. Okay, the hotel's over there. Oh, so we're actually on an island. Somewhere. I don't know. Is Sker Island off the coast of Wales or something? Or it could be just generally some island off the coast of the British Isles too, right? Like the Isle of Man. Obviously, the Manx people aren't, they don't speak the standard English, right? They have their own dialect and stuff. So, yeah, so shift is run. Oh, I see. I held shift first. You have to start walking and then hit shift and hold shift. If you let go of shift, you stop running. Okay. Sker Hotel. Sker Point. E is interact, just like it was with the doors over there. But here, I could also probably left click, I would guess. Nope. E, though, will show you like the text in that case. If I remember right, this is locked and we have to go down this side path. It's the same, yeah. Same as the other. I like it. Beware the dog. So obviously we're not getting through there. It's pretty. Obviously it's, messed up because she's being forced to be there against her will and everything. Sounds pretty cultish to me. I mean, later on when you see people with hoods, with no eye holes in the hoods, just walking around. I think they like had their eyes removed or something. I can't remember now. Something like that though. Something pretty messed up. Yeah, I think later we ended up exiting out there, I think. We came back outside toward the end of last time. before, you know, the game said, "Hi, you have to start over." Yeah, these photographs. These are where you save. So you get these like these. See these? I mean, even though it's just outside, these are green doors. Green doors indicate like a special room where you can save. If I go here, it saves the game. Where were my previous saves? But whatever, it's fine.
Due to my newfound fame and fortune, that we were able to open Sker Hotel and embark on the charitable work which... Mother? Darling, can't you see I'm recording? What have I told you? Never to interrupt when the door is closed. I'm sorry, Mother. Well, no harm done. I shall record this again later. But while you're here, my darling, why not sing for me? Of course, Mother.
Aw, got too scratchy for the recording to continue, or the recording was at its end, or something. That's too bad, though. All right, it may just be this opening room and that save point. Oh, no, we have this, which... Let's see. So A, B, C, A. But I don't know how many notes I'm supposed to play. Just 4? A, B. No, that's an E. What am I doing? I miscounted. Okay, hang on. So A, is there a B? There is no B. Yeah, so that's not it. Okay, what am I supposed to be? Oh, you know what? What she sang, I bet, right? Oh, really? It's not going to give me... Dang, it's not going to play it for me again? Okay, so I can leave. Oh, maybe here? So I don't know which note. They're chords. I don't know which note of the chord I'm supposed to play. Do I just do G, C, E? Maybe? G, F, A, E, C. So G, C, and E. No. I'm pretty sure it's that melody we heard. God dang it. It's only saving now. I don't get to hear it again. Well, that sucks. All right. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if... I have no idea. Yeah, I think so, but I don't know that's going to do any good. It's not going to play it again. God dang it. I don't know. Well, I mean, we're close enough to the beginning. I could restart. I'm not going to worry about doing that, though. I guess I just missed out. I don't know. That's unfortunate, but I don't think there's much I can do. It played and then was done. The manuscript I'm carrying, or the not manuscript, the composition that I'm carrying has chords. I have no idea which notes of the chord I do, and the stuff on the chalkboard over there is chords. I have no idea which notes of the chord I do. So it's probably for some Steam or for some achievement, some GOG achievement or whatever. Anyway, and I'm not an achievement hunter, so I don't care that much. Now, if this proves detrimental to the game, like I don't have an item I actually need later, and that's just stupid because it's unintuitive that you have to do a certain order unless you see the piano first and then you're hearing it and you're like, listen for it, go, oh, I repeat these notes or something. Plus, having this background music at the same time, I don't see how it could be anything but an achievement, right? They're just making it extra difficult to remember, and maybe even for some people to hear the melody and distinguish it enough to be able to play it back on the piano. That is also, of course, assuming that you even can. I mean, that's a limited number of notes on the piano you can even use, right? G, C, F, A. I mean, that's not a lot. Yeah, I don't remember this. Oh, it left is probably why. It probably, because I didn't interact with it, it just flew up or whatever. I can't, okay, I can't go past this. Oh, here we go. I didn't see the E before. I was like, how do I move farther? That's how. All right. So there was a water sprite or something? Water spirit of some kind? I don't know. Okay. Our character does get exhausted when you run. I remember that. You could hear a little bit when I started running at first after leaving the train. Start going. It's not just a night like a nifty sound effect. You actually get tired, if I remember right. Like you can no longer continue to run. So not. So I guess we have to go this way. So this is another gate. Because the other one that we saw did not have this tower basically behind it, this spire of the mansion or whatever it actually is. Yeah, and this is much more open than it was before as well. No. No. This might be it also. But, I mean, now do I run all the way back just to do that? Probably not. Nothing in there. I would think it would indicate it up here that we could interact with it. So I'm guessing that's a no also. Crouching didn't do anything. So seems like I was right that it does not. Seem to remember, yeah, I had to go in here, right? I think so. Closed, open. I don't remember if there's anything in this room, though. Don't think so. But... yeah. Yep. Okay, so just pull this and that's it. Like there's nothing around here either. Let's check this carriage really fast, but I would guess there's also nothing there. Can't look inside because we can't open the door. Oh, this side maybe, but I feel like it's probably still nothing. Yeah. I don't see anything. Okay. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the same tune that we heard on the phonograph is also what we were hearing just at the gate here. Something along those lines. I can't remember for sure, but I believe we don't even have an opening cutscene here. I think it's just there's literally nothing around that we could tell. Nobody, we can't see anybody, and we're trying to figure out, like with notes and stuff, what in the heck is going on. Objective updated. Oh, which is notes. No, that's a letter. Okay, hang on. Phonographs. Oh, I can just do this and play it again.
And it was in no small part due to my newfound fame and fortune that we were able to open Sker Hotel.
Well, that's fine. This is the map. I know this room, so where's my objective? Is it O? I don't even know. Stats. Music dolls. So we have collectibles as music dolls. Notes we can pick up. Phonographs, of course, which are also save points, of course. Save game 4 times because I was trying to get the phonograph to replay. Anyway, hits received. Yeah. So you go for a no damage game, apparently, I guess. Heals used, device used, and deaths. If it's tracking deaths, my guess is you just reload at the last save or something along those lines if you die. Which is, most horror games are that way. There are some permadeath, but most are that way, right? Like Amnesia, pretty much all the Amnesia games just reload when you die. Resident Evil, for that matter, right? At least the 2 that I've played, because I haven't really played the others except a little bit at my friend's place, like I said. So the 2 that I've played, 7 and 8, both were that way, right? You basically just reloaded at the last auto save, like the last checkpoint, pretty much. Oh yeah, okay. That must be through those doors. I thought I remembered going in and seeing like kind of the lobby, the larger lobby where there's like the counter and the desk and stuff. I think it's on the right side. I think it's once we get closer though. Apparently. Also, if memory serves, it does not take us all that long to encounter enemies. So I've gone into crouch mode. I mean, I tend to in horror games anyway, but I've gone into crouch mode especially early. Yeah, over there on the right where that light is going, I believe that is kind of map. Yeah, so this is like the lobby. I assume these are places I can't get to yet. Maybe they're locked doors, or maybe it's just a general. Well, anyway, it's fine. Let's there was something like looked like a note or something. What is this on the map? This. Oh, maybe that's a grate, which is what that is, right? Okay, that's I guess what that is. I thought it was a note at first. Okay. It's Thomas. Is that you, Elizabeth?
Thomas, my Thomas, you do not know how wonderful it is to hear your voice.
I only do one of these, I'm assuming. What happened here is better to get a big picture. Your letter said would maybe get her talking into like what she was thinking in leading us here in the first place. And where are you does show more concern for her. We're here to get her, so I think this would be probably the first thing on our minds. Let's do this.
I'm safe upstairs, but I cannot leave the attic. I've had to lock and bar the door, hide away from the others.
Oh, so we get more. Okay.
I prayed that you received it, hoped that you would come. I know my request must have seemed strange, and I fear it was all for naught, that everything has changed now. I do not have the words or heart to voice it. It is far too terrible to recount. Please be careful, my love. This place is no longer safe. My father and uncle, staff, they have been beguiled by the darkness that inhabits this place. They are no longer themselves, but stalk these halls, attacking anyone that makes a sound. Please, Thomas, listen carefully. Together we can put a stop to all of this. My father made recordings on brass cylinders of a song, a strange melody that affects the mind. If all of the cylinders are played together on the harmonium, this madness will end. You need to find them and bring them to me.
Yeah, like Ethan saving Mia, exactly. Or to a lesser extent, because it was varied more, Ethan going to try to find and save Rose, right? Because he thought in 8, he thought Mia was dead, right? Didn't realize what had happened. So he went to save Rose. But that's right. Yeah, going to save the ones you love, pretty much. So didn't look like we can get in here yet, right? Like there's no interaction. So I don't even know if we'll ever even get in there. And we can't go past here. There's no jump or climb. Although that does, I believe, yeah, that just goes back to the entrance. Anyway, so that doesn't matter. I believe last time we went over there. It's the same. Okay, again. A shrine to Elizabeth? This is 1897. Maybe. The style makes it seem more like it'd be 1700s. The style of the painting. But it could be 1897. Somebody could have chosen that style specifically or whatever. But I believe the art style is reflects more like the 1700s. In loving memory of Prudence Williams, 1852 to 1894. The Maid of Sker. May your song live on forever. Okay, so it is still 19th century. Like I said, I mean, it is also just a portrait. There's not a lot of change or a large amount of variety in the style of paintings from, I'm not an art expert, but I think if I'm remembering right, and I may not be, but if I'm remembering right, it's something like 1750 to about 1860, 70, something like that. There were some obviously standout painters, but art generally kind of stuck to the same style, I think. And so we go in here, I guess. The question is, do I want to go in here or do I want to keep going exploring this way? Yeah, let's go around this way. That's fine. I think this is the way I went last time anyway. If I want to approximate what I did before for recreating this and stuff, then I should probably... Why are there buttons? Am I turning lights on in those rooms or something? Because if it's going to ring a bell, I don't want to do it probably, right? That'll alert enemies. And see, I don't know. I mean, these are bulbs. So here it would light up. But it's possible in the room there's actually a dinging sound or something that goes off. I don't know if I want to do that. I'm going to leave that alone for now. We'll see. If I can't see it all in those rooms when I get to there, and I could do that. Isaac's grand reopening notice. Grand reopening dress rehearsal, 22nd October 1897. Preparation of the Grand Harmonium. Higher additional staff apparently is already taken care of. Sound checks also done already. Stage preparation. Print bills and flyers for main event on the 30th. Decorations, bunting and banners. Additional chairs. Order more bottles of wine. Shipment of caviar. So they're getting close. I guess they're doing sound checks and preparing the Grand Harmonium, which we're going to foil by getting the brass discs on which that was recorded. I don't know. Or ring the bell. Let's draw everybody to me. Even though I was explicitly warned that that's a bad idea. Ground floor. Okay, so I got more map now. Granny interior, nice. Yeah, it's cool, huh? Yeah, and there are, well, again, I've only played like 2 hours that I did on the stream, right? But one thing I like about this, right, is that there are enemies, but a large amount of the game up to this point has not been enemies, but has more been exploration. Just seeing what's around and reading notes and taking in the atmosphere and the scenery and stuff. I like that. I don't mind horror games at all. Obviously, I play them all the time. But I especially appreciate when it's not solely horror, but they've focused a lot on the smaller things or the less obvious things. The music, the soundtrack, you can hear in the background, right? The kind of the ominous music and like tones and stuff in the background. Plus, of course, the melody, the Maid of Sker, Elizabeth is actually singing, right? I like it. I like it a lot. I can't remember now. Well, we'll read them in notes, I guess. I was gonna say I can't remember exactly what the problem was, like why they've locked Elizabeth away. I think it's something like her bloodline has a special power that then when she sings a certain tune or whatever, it causes something. I don't know. An ancient one to rise from the earth. I don't know. Something. And they're very cult-like, obviously, as we saw before, with the hoods over their faces, like I said, and stuff like that. So, okay, let's not ring the bell, of course. Let's see what else. Okay, we can go through that door, or we can go back out to the main hall. I feel like the main hall is a lot more exposed than I'm comfortable with. But we could, I mean, there's all this that we've not explored. And I kind of feel like maybe we should do that too. But if memory serves, we do end up working our way back here. And I don't remember if we went this way or if we just went up here. I don't remember. But if memory serves, we do, not just that what we see are dead ends or whatever, but that we actually work our way back here as a course of following the game along, like what your next objective is and stuff. So I feel like, oh, here's the objective. You just have to hit map. And then it says, so look for cylinders around the hotel and investigate the hotel. Okay. Anyway, so we're going to come back over here later. So I think I'll wait until we get here to do more exploration that way. Hit E. Okay. Maybe I slightly moved my mouse when I hit E, and so it didn't quite register properly. Not sure. Yeah, that wine's there. And I feel like I want to go, well, I think I'll go up to this just to see if there's anything on this luggage. I doubt it though. And then I think we're going to go here and then here, just kind of process of elimination, you know, like the maze strategy of always sticking to the right wall, that kind of idea, right? So, but let me just make sure there's, well, first, let's try to make sure there's nobody around here. Okay, let me see if I can, if I find anything over here. I'm guessing no. But can't even open that. Reception, toilets. And a chapel, apparently, that sign pointing to the right there, I think. Oh, so are we heading for a chapel? Okay. Yeah, like I was telling Monmouth last week when I started playing Under Depths of Sphere, and I think you were here as well, Fofox. And so I think I told you also. Silo missed. I'm pretty sure he was gone all last weekend. But I've started compiling. Nothing's finalized, obviously. We're still several months before, but I've started compiling my list of horror games for this next Halloween stream. And yeah, just straight in, and it's a dead end. And what's like the toilets? Okay. Can do that and close that so that in case anybody wanders by. Although since we've not yet run into an enemy, I would guess nobody's going to wander by yet, but I have no idea when the AI starts saying, and now start wandering enemies. And hopefully I've got a decent variety of games again this time, but also hopefully I have several games that are going to be decently shorter than some of the titles I played this year so far, so that anything that is left over from 2021 stream, I can maybe continue to play after the Hallow stream and finish them off, and then get the 2022 Hallow stream stuff played throughout 2023, if that's not too many dates to confuse everybody. There's not really anything in here. I'm not really sure what the point of this room was. Can't even read a note. Okay. Just some random I mean, I guess if I got chased, I could go here, but the door's busted off. So it's not like I could really hide unless they just didn't come this far into the room. But okay. Whatever. So that's interesting. Not useful, but did I look at this? I did, right? Yeah. No note or anything to try to grab. Okay. So the plan is to do the last door 2, and I think Darkness Within 2, I think I scheduled, and then some other indie titles, and The Mansion, which I guess is also an indie title, even though you get it on GOG or Steam. What? I hit E. Oh, it's locked. I see. So it went to my inventory so I could use a key. I got it. All right. Ooh. Is there a zoom on this? No. That looks like it's a Cthulhu head. That's cool. Or, you know, I mean, I still think it looks like a Cthulhu head, but it also could be just like the mask or the hoods that they wear. But I still think it looks like a Cthulhu head. Okay, so there is nothing over here right now, and I cannot get into that room because I don't have a key. So I guess we're going around the hallway anyway. I remember very little of this. I remembered kind of the overall idea, and that was just about it. Small things, like I remembered like entering and having the lobby area. But for the most part, I did not remember things from this game. Ah, and this should be another save room. It's a green door, and if I believe green doors are supposed to be rooms you can save in. So we'll get another phonograph here. Oh, did that open on its own? But I can't get anything from there, right? Yeah. Okay. I do not think I was in this room last time, so that's good. That's very good that we replayed. Turned out that it was for my benefit. So, bright side to things, right? Glasses half full type of thing. All that stuff, right? All that sentiment. I don't know if there really is anything other than the phonograph. I would think maybe there's something in here. Isaac Williams? It's Elizabeth Williams, right? So this is some ancestor of hers. I don't know what the relation is. Ooh, I wonder if this is her father or uncle or whoever it is, and is the person who's detained her. Maybe. See, this to me looks more like 19th century. That other one, somehow, just the garments she wore made me think it was more like 1700s, but I guess not. Oh, I should save. Oh wait, this isn't Resident Evil. Okay, yeah, so here we go. And let's hear what she has to say this time.
What in all hells? Is that filthy mongrel inside again?
Father, she still pines is all. She misses...
I'll give it a reason to pine. Come here, you mutt. Abraham? Abraham! Where is that useless brother of mine?
Father, please. Please, she just misses Mother.
Abraham! Abraham! I'll be rid of this dog once and for all.
Jeez. It may be something that got triggered after the mom died. But if it didn't start because of the mom's death, that behavior against that dog gives you a clear indication of very possibly the kind of behavior he exhibited to his family. There's a saying, the person who abuses their dog at home is just getting warmed up for their family. So, I mean, if you think about the disposition of a dog, for example, or a cat, I mean, cats are kind of persnickety, kind of attitude, right? But even still, oh yeah, that's right, in there. That's right, I forgot about that. Right, hang on. Let me finish my thought. Hang on. Gosh, he's gonna keep going. Hang on, let me get away enough that. All right. Anyway, really fast. I was just gonna say, given their disposition, right? Those animals would never seriously hurt you unless something was wrong with the animal, right? Like mentally they had a disease or something, right? So why you would ever beat on something like that is beyond me. Anyway.
Help me! Who's there? Who are you?
My name is Thomas Evans.
Henry Hughes, you must get me out. Hurry! We must get this door open.
Why did they lock you in there?
Why do you think? They're clearly rogues. They're trying to kidnap me. Please hurry. Do something.
I'll try to find a key.
What? No, don't leave me. They might return any minute. Oh, do something. I can't break it down from my side.
What am I supposed to do? Okay, I guess we're making noise. Oh yeah, I remember this too from when I played before. That's right. I remember.
Good.
Yeah, see?
Try again.
Cthulhu. Look at the symbol. Totally Cthulhu.
Throw yourself into it. They're coming. Oh God, please, no. No, don't do this. Whatever you want,
That was locked. Yeah, see, this whole thing was locked off. If memory serves, we go through here and then do get over here. But I think I'm going to slightly deviate from what we did before. I'm going to go to the chapel first, and then we're going to go down. Because if I remember right, I don't know that it has to, but it more or less starts the storyline moving along, if I remember right, going that way. Although this might also, I don't know. Let's go to the chapel first. I also had not gone to the chapel last time. So. This does not have a Cthulhu symbol on it, so. Oh. There's that being again. Or the energy of her voice, or whatever. Ah. I see that note. I'll grab that in a minute. I'll take a look at some other stuff. That very possibly triggers something. So that probably will be the last thing I do in here. Pull this thing. Rotate this lever. Move this item. Those are generally not great things to do if you're not ready to move on yet. So, in games generally. It's like, what is that, fog rolling in? Or is that just dust in the sunlight? There's so much sunlight, I feel like that's just dust in the sunlight or something. It's kind of a cool effect, although that seems a bit much. A lot more, even if I've ever, like, when I was a kid or something, and I would lie on the couch at home, and I would see the rays of the sun coming through, and I'd see the dust kind of twirling through the rays and through the light. Still didn't look quite that thick, I don't think. So I would guess that's like fog or something. But it could, I mean, because we are, on an island. Islands get foggy. But I don't know, right? It could always be something else too, of course. Oh, yeah. Let me totally ring. Why do they have these bells all over the place? Do I really want to ring for service and get myself screwed? I actually feel like maybe I don't want to touch this either. If this keeps playing, I don't think I have to. She never said I had to turn things off, right? I just need to find the discs and then have her or me, whatever, play the harmony of the discs, right? So, all right. All right, let's grab this first. William's Family Bible. Excuse me. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? Canst thou put a hook, unhook. That's okay. So we're doing like super old English, because even in, okay, that's fine. Let me start again. Canst thou draw out Leviathan with an hook, or his tongue with a cord which thou lettest down? Canst thou put an hook into his nose, or bore his jaw through with a thorn? Will he make many supplications unto thee? Will he speak soft words unto thee? Will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever? Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou bind him for thy mistress? Shall she make a banquet of him? Shall she partake of him among others? Canst thou fill his skin with hot iron? Job 41. Therefore I will wail and howl, I will go stripped and naked. I will make a wailing like the dragons and mourning as the sirens. Micah 1:8. J.A. Williams, 1874. So bird and sirens are both underlined. Those might be important words. Not all that sure on what's going to be important to remember. Give me 1 sec. Let me grab my usual. Grab some random envelope and write clues on it so I don't have to open Notepad and stuff while I stream and then tab away from the game and stuff. Okay, so bird and sirens, maybe. Those may or may not be important. Assuming they are, also makes me happy that we restarted because we ended up coming back here. Otherwise, I would have entirely missed those. Okay, another journal for the collectibles. Okay, fine. But I'm more interested, obviously, in the possible clues from that, right? But see, it is tracking how many notes I acquire as well. It does feel like we didn't have to come here because I was allowed to progress. Well, at least to a certain point. Who knows how far I would have gone. But when I streamed before, I'd skipped this entirely and still was able to proceed with the story and avoiding enemies and going outside and all this other stuff. So it looks like that's not necessary, maybe. But to stop that. The question is, do I want to stop that? I feel like unless I get an indicator, I'd probably just leave stuff alone. Ah, a key goes in there, and I don't have a key. I wonder, because I did end up finding a key, I think. I wonder if the key I find goes here as well, or if I have to get something else. It's probably stupid. Do I really want to... I don't know what this will do. Stopping this probably isn't going to suddenly create... like open a side panel or something and there'll be a key. So I don't feel like that's something that I should probably do. I wonder if there's probably... I wonder because there are bells all over. Right? And it's like clearly they're attracted to sound, so you don't want to ring the bells. So I wonder if that's like an achievement. You just go around and smack all the bells around the place as you see them, and then of course get away from the enemies. Yeah. You think they have enough candles? Probably not. Yeah. Pretty though. I love candles, and I think this is they've done this in such a way it's really pretty actually. But yeah, but a bit much. You're right. So key. As soon as we get a key, well, not as soon as, if we're hiding from an enemy, I'm not going to run to here while we're hiding, but you get the idea. As soon as we have a key, come back here and see if it'll work there. May or may not find something. I don't think there's anything else I missed. Did I already look on the insides of these, for example, though? I looked down here, but up here, doesn't really look like... That probably rings when I hit the bell. Well, no, probably not when I hit the bell. Because it's a bell itself. So I don't know why it would be like extra triggered to do that. That seems a bit silly. But, and I... Pretty sure I already did, right? I looked at this clock already. Yeah. Okay, I don't think... Alright. I think, for now, I think we're done in this room. Find a key, like I said. So I guess we go in that room. I'll leave that open. I don't know if that'll close on its own or not. I'll leave that open in case I need to run and I end up in there again. Although I feel like if the door's open and they see it open before I go in there, it's probably not going to be... Plus, there's like no place to hide in there. So I actually probably won't end up going back in there. We'll see. So now, oh yeah, that's right. This is an elevator. And I feel like this is also an elevator. It's the same symbol. This could be stairs, though. Ascending. Hard to say. She's upstairs. So we need to get up at some point, but I don't know that we need to go yet. Feels like it might be a bit premature. I got a music doll. Okay, so that's one of the collectibles you can get. The obvious one they usually put at the beginning so they can say, you're looking for these. So in the future, even in like Resident Evil 7, the bobblehead dolls, and in 8, the goats, the wooden goats or whatever, there's like a really obvious first one or something, basically screaming, hey, this is what you're trying to take. This is not the elevator, right? Yeah, this is some power room. Okay. Can't see out there really. What if you stare at this for long enough if like a face or an eye or something appears? Just some random event just cuz. Just for the jump scares. Just for the lulz, man. Just for the lulz. Yeah, I do not. Okay. This is the elevator, like I said. And yeah, I don't remember, because I played a couple of different games, like three different games that had elevators on the Halloween stream. So I don't know, right? There's Resident Evil 8, The Village, right? There was the one in can't remember her first name, but Madame Dimitrescu's place. There was one there. Didn't work at first, but there was an elevator. There was an elevator here, and then there was also an elevator in Sound Mind in your apartment building that you could go up or down to go to different floors. So this was, yeah. So this is the same. So I can't get in there at all unless I get the key. Okay. And I don't know if I ever do get the key then. I thought I remembered going to where he had been, but I am not sure. Maybe I use the elevator after all. Maybe I find a key there or something. Oh. I done braked something. That's not good. Hello? So this really doesn't do anything except show you the blood, and there's a blood trail that went to there. And I still don't have a key, so unless this changed, yeah. So I'm actually not sure if that's worth it. I could do this. Basement? Okay. Guess we'll find out. Oh yeah, I was down here before. That's right. For some reason I recognize this room now, but for some reason when I see it, my memory was that this was apart from In Sound Mind, not from this game. But I do remember this room, and clearly it's this game. I'll be right back. I'm gonna use the bathroom. All right. Oh, I started climbing the ladder. Is that... Wait, what? That's weird. There's like a place, kinda, where you can climb. What? So strange. Okay, anyway. I don't think you're supposed to climb. I mean, it just goes to the ceiling. It doesn't actually go anywhere. But still odd. Okay. I don't remember what it is, but there's a hold breath mechanic in this too. Kind of like you ended up with you had with Alien Isolation when the alien was close, like checking a locker you'd hidden in or something. Another green door. It's gonna be another save point. Or this will have a note as well. Or if this is just, let's see. I'm sure I'll be saving in that upstairs room again as well, because we will have made some progress. Don't want to... it depends. Depends on how much progress we've made, actually. We'll see.
What? Who's there? How long have you been there, Uncle?
Oh, don't stop, lass. Go on. I enjoy hearing you practice. You've nearly as fine a set of lungs as your mother.
How dare you? Get out! Get out of here now! You're just my father's oafish tool.
Tool, am I? What the fuck do you know about it? No, that will be you, lass. You'll soon see. And mark me when I say that the only instrument here is you.
I said get out! Go! Go on, leave me be!
Of course. As her hoity-toity fucking ladyship commands.
Yeah.
God, that man! But what did he mean?
Yeah. The family relations, man, this is what you call a close family. Like this. Like that. Yeah. Okay. So this game kind of wants you to save, not super often, but save at pretty much every phonograph, right? Because that's actually one of the stats you can get. Where is it? It's phonographs. So I'm just saying, at least initially, to get the achievement or the whatever it is that you get with that. Bragging rights, I guess. I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, you need to save at each spot. I wonder if... I'm not trying to jinx myself, so maybe I shouldn't say it. I wonder if one of the phonographs is in a particularly hard to get to place. Like the room itself is safe, like the others, because that's kind of the mechanic they've used in this game. But that, like, the area right outside the door is super dangerous or something. I don't know. Is somebody crying? I remember hearing this when we played before. I just don't remember what happens or anything with it. Did I get hurt? It looks like I'm hurt. This is like blood, right? It doesn't show health there. Oh. But hits received 0, so maybe this is just panic mode? I don't know what this... Objective updated. That was map, right? Follow the men. There be men there. We never checked the other area upstairs. And it's not like... I mean, I backed away, so it's not... The men aren't even... like, there right now, right? I'm gonna... If I can... go back for a second. That main floor. And I'm going to try to go across the lobby and look at the lobby, because I feel like this might take us out of the mansion. I can't remember now, but I feel like that does. Okay, let's go back out. I'm hoping the red is not damaged, or if it is, that we find something to heal. I feel like this is not probably a good thing that we're damaged like this. Can I just open these big doors? Yeah. Okay, we didn't look in this area yet. And don't worry, I am going back down again and going to follow him. If this screws things up, by the way, where I can't follow him, I've taken too long, the Welsh Dragon, then I will not save. And so if for whatever reason I'm not able to follow him, then I can always just reload my save. Victoria. That's where we were and went over that way. It's like... Oh, is Elizabeth calling us again? But we didn't... I mean, if we would have just followed the men, we wouldn't have... Another bell. That makes sense out here, because it's the lobby of what was the hotel, right? It makes sense you would ring the bell to contact more people. West Wing. Let's go answer the phone here in a second. I just want to see what's over on these, what look like dead ends, because there's the gate that's shut, right? If there's a note or a key or anything like that we might get. Nothing over there. I think there's a gate at the top of the stairs here too, right? Yeah. Oh, it's not a gate. It's an organ. Right. This, I wonder if this is where we eventually play whatever's on those discs. I'm not going to play keys. There's no note or anything, though? No. Okay. I feel like playing keys right now is probably a mistake. Just like anything, like ringing the bells. Anything that's going to make a bunch of noise, probably a bad idea. I know. Yeah, I mean, elevators have been... I've played plenty of games where elevators have played a kind of opportunity for the developers to scare you or give you a more difficult area, right? Like we talked about before, Layers of Fear had the elevator thing going on. Which was scary. It wasn't dangerous, actually. Didn't turn out to be. But it was, you know, jump scares type of thing and stuff or whatever, or like not jump scares so much, but you see like as the elevator pass an area with a gate and you're going that you continue down past, you could see like something flash and it kind of creepy, not scary per se, but creepy or whatever. Dead Space 2, when you're taking the elevator up, you end up having a pretty decently major battle there. A whole bunch of necro. Grand reopening, huh? Yeah, they were going to reopen the hotel. So I guess, what, they closed it for when her mom died until they got Elizabeth here, and now the reopening is because she's back here? Maybe? Elizabeth, are you there? Are you safe?
I'm here. There was someone else in the attic outside the door, but I think they've gone now.
Elizabeth, there is another man here. Do you know him?
I don't. But you must look to yourself first, Thomas. If you should be caught too... They seem to be drawn to sound. You must remain quiet.
Which is why you're calling me on a phone that rings and makes noise. Right. The ones that took them in, it seems they can't
But
see.
why? What do you think is wrong with them? I knew noise attracted them, but what happened to their faces?
I can say as a player, I have no frigging clue. I haven't seen them yet. I mean, I saw them when I played before, but I'm saying like at this point in this playthrough, I've not seen them yet. Probably because the thing like broke and then I got this red haze around the outside of my screen, making me think I'm damaged. So I don't want to really like run after them while I'm hurt. So I didn't, they probably, you see that, saw kind of when that happened, that body kind of fell forward. I'm guessing if you were to go over to the body and look, maybe that's what this is referring to. Maybe you could see them at that point or something. But I didn't because I was like, I'm damaged. I don't want to be over there while they're going to attack me. So, you know, but whatever. They attacked him. They dragged him away.
Dear God, that's horrific. I dread to think of you being snatched like that too. Our one hope of helping him, helping all of them, is finding the cylinders. Please, take the utmost care. And if I don't answer, it means I've had to hide, that they've come back.
And suddenly grab, yank, and we're pulled right at the very end of the call. We're yanked back and there's an enemy. If only, that would have been actually pretty good. That's fine. Okay, so I think we've now... Oh no, but we did not go down this west wing. So stay on the same level and explore everything on this level before I go follow them. Let's try that. I don't know if that's like a game-breaking bug. You're going to a place you're not supposed to go yet or something, and the game doesn't know what to do with it, and so it errors out, and you see things you're not supposed to see, and I don't know. But let's try it. It might be locked, too. We might not even be able to go. Yeah. All right. Westward. Oh, right, yeah. Duh, I knew it was locked, because this was locked before also. No, this wasn't. No. Okay. So this was open, but these were locked. Yeah, these gates are locked, and then this. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so I guess we'll go back down now. Because we still don't have a key to open that one lock in the chapel. It might not be true, but I'm starting to feel like maybe the chapel is more like endgame. Like we'll eventually have to come back here again. And just check and see if that happened to have opened, but it did not. So we'll have to come back again later. Maybe because it was playing that tune, right? So maybe the brass cylinders, basically the equivalent of the records, right, that they would have had, maybe those were a type of those was what was being played, and we're just going to replace those. with the ones that Elizabeth wants us to, and then we use those there. Maybe. Hard to say. All right. Let's go see why we're all damaged and stuff. Damaged. I feel like we had this red haze when we played before also, and it went away at some point. So I don't know. And there was the body busted out here too when we were here before. So, and there's blood trail. So they probably, guys in hoods dragged the body, I guess, or they went that way or something. I take it. What it seems like anyway. Wonder how hard the notes and things are to find. Okay, we're here. Can't really pan over. It's not dragging or anything, so arrows don't move it either. So whatever. Okay. So don't know what these are. This is that window. Okay, we have a doorway coming up. We'll probably take the doorway and see from there. Oh, I see. This is an obstruction. There's a bunch. There are a bunch of crates and things here, preventing continuing on. Okay, that's what those are. I would obviously know that if I had remembered from when we played before, also, but since I did not remember, I did not know what those were. Another door. This one doesn't have a Cthulhu head. Instead, it has what looks like a harp, maybe? Kind of. I mean, it's not exactly, but kind of. Yeah. And that takes... That's like a harp gate. Yeah, it's even... Yeah, even if you look at this, like, you can't see very well because I can't increase the size. Also, it's almost, not quite, but almost covered by chat. But... this harp here is, I wonder if I scoot that over. Yeah, it's not going to scoot over enough though, really, to be useful, I don't think. Anyway, this harp here, or this symbol here, if you can see it, has actually diagonal lines as well. So it's definitely like meant to represent a harp. Okay, tonic. Bloodwind's Nervous Tonic. Okay, I don't... This isn't doing like a Resident Evil thing where I see a special thing that I can then manipulate if I rotate it, so... I don't know. Okay. Oh! Oh, and then Q to heal myself. I wonder if do I use up the whole tonic then? Probably. Ah, and here's my health. Yeah, I did get damaged, but it was like automatic damage, right? I mean, I think. Maybe if I would have been all the way across the hall away from that, maybe I wouldn't have taken the damage. I don't know. But okay, let's do that. Yeah, it used up the entire bottle. But it looks like it healed half health. I don't know if that means... it only heals half health, or if it just couldn't heal me past my max. Because we'll find out later in the game. If I end up getting really low health for whatever reason, then we'll find out if that's... Yeah. Nothing else here. Yeah. Okay. And then another room? Oh, so this wasn't just one large room. This is several rooms we just didn't know because of the hallway outside. Right. So if I go out here, I could go left, but let's see if we can find everything else that's in this area first. Barring that there ends up being an enemy and I don't want to be around when the enemy is here, which is always possible too. Not seeing. I mean, it's interesting. There's a lot of window dressing, as it were, metaphorically, right? To make the environment look more real and more immersive, which is great. That's obviously super important in games. I'm not downplaying that at all, but it's nothing we can interact with except this. I guess now we can do this. Isaac's ledger: deaths and disappearances. Date description amount: 11th June, Mr. and Mrs. Wenscombe. Elderly couple, no children, Exeter, Devon. Clothes, 2 of 6. Trinkets, 2 of 3. 2 of 6, 2 of 3. This isn't like an achievements thing. What does that mean? I don't know what this means. But okay. 2/6. Trinkets 2/3. Okay. That was 11th June. So 2 days later, Reverend Alistair Gray. Charlatan? Cheltenham? Unlikely to be missed. Fire again. Nothing salvageable. Oh. Dead in a fire? What a horrible way to go. This is now like 7 weeks later. Almost, not quite, but almost 2 months later. 3rd August, Mr. Victor Williamson, merchant. Williamson? Wait a minute. That portrait was a Williamson also. But not like Williamson isn't. Maybe it's just Williams. Anyway, William, any combination with William in Britain is like super common. Almost as common as Smith. So, okay. Merchant, traveling alone, Bristol. Clothes 2. Trinkets 2. Of something. I don't know. Okay, 24th September. So another 6 weeks. Mr. Ernest Sharp, test subject. Test subject. Whereas the others didn't say that. Interesting. So these are potentially kidnappees. That's very cult-like. Kind of goes with the territory, seems like. Painter, traveling alone, Rye, East Sussex. Clothes, 3 pence. Oh, this is what they sell them for? So what is this? £2 6 pence. Maybe that's what it is. £2 6 pence. £2 3 pence. £2 and £2 even. 3 pence, 2 pence. Okay. 27th September. So 3 days later. Mr. and Mrs. Matthews, test subjects. Retired clerk, Winsford, Cheshire. I said Clark instead of clerk because that's how you say it in British English. I'm not doing the accent generally, though. When I'm reading lists like this, I don't. Anyway, 3rd October. So a week later, Arthur Morris, test subject, musician, traveling alone, London. Apparently didn't sell anything he had. Maybe he didn't have anything. 4 days later, 7th October, Matilda Norton, musician, traveling alone, Bristol. So they took a lot of artists. Well, not solely, though, right? This is an elderly couple. This is a reverend and a merchant, so maybe not. But there are 2 musicians plus a retired clerk. Oh, I've been forgetting also to write down the underlined words. So we have musician here, but okay, hang on. So another musician asking too many questions, very evasive. Why? Okay, let me do this. Let's look at the notes and see all the underlined things. This was the very first letter we got from Elizabeth, so that's not going to be. Okay, this one. See, some of these, I don't know. Some of these look more like they're just titles that are underlined. But this maybe, because this is different, right? Grand Harmonium. I'll write the other down too, although I doubt the grand opening dress rehearsal is important, but I'll write it just in case. Okay, and then Grand Harmonium. I hit a rough spot. like where the seal for the envelope goes. So there's like a bump. So my writing suddenly got sloppy. All right, I think I can read that later. That's fine. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see if anything in here is underlined. I don't. Oh yeah, there were. Yeah, bird and sirens. Yep. So we got that. Oh, is that the third note? Oh. Well, I don't know if we're. I'll just do this. Okay, and then was it just the one word toward the end that was underlined? It's looking like it. Musician. Yep. Maybe or maybe not important. I don't know, but it does seem odd that some of these are kind of just randomly underlined in the middle of stuff. So it does make me think that there's more to it than just a simple note. And of course, there are more doors going out into the hallway. Not exactly in the safest position. I mean, enemy could enter here, 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 or if I'm in here, from here, here, here. I mean, it's not, this isn't the safest place to be, but I mean, you know, do think it's important to investigate it, even if it's not great. So some tools and some bottles of medicine or something. Hard to know for sure. Got more map. So someday when we can actually unlock this, no, this is the basement. So we could go here farther. It's upstairs that was locked. And this is another window. If this is anything to judge by, I'm assuming the legend is consistent. So this should be another window. Okay. This last section of the interior is locked off. Right. So this is a normal lock, and then this is that harp lock or whatever. Trying to remember. I do seem to remember going this way, but I also Let's go here first before we move on. I think we may encounter something here. I can't remember. I seem to remember, though, that there was an enemy or something we saw here. I don't remember if they gave chase, though. Also, if they would have, though, I mean, if we see them through their window, it's not like we can really... Like, they're gonna... I mean, what, are they gonna crawl through the window after us? I guess, maybe. Otherwise, probably not, though. So we'll go here and look at this, and then we'll come back this way. Which is this way that I'm facing. Yep, so we'll come out here. Do I want to... Is that the better way to go? Or, yeah, I need to go through if I want to go that other way. Alright. And now I want to go out to the... out there. Right? Yes. That's another... Yeah. Wait, what? Is that another... No, it's not really a window we can... Like, that's the same type of thing. Oh, it's not even a window at all. It's a set of shelves. I thought that was a window at first from the angle. A little hard to tell. Nothing back here, though. But up above? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So, back we go. Why the gasping breath? Just because the music's playing, maybe? Or was it because we walked somewhere that had a creek? Another doll. I thought we saw or encountered something at this window. But maybe not. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Like I said, memory from playing this before is pretty fuzzy. Now I've done this stuff a second time. I mean, obviously it's more recent as well, so there's that. But since I've done this now again with the repetition, it's going to be more in my mind. I'll remember more of what we've done in the game so far. Okay, so just left here? Yeah, and then up. Okay, give me 1 second. I'm going to use the bathroom again. Wouldn't trust a tonic that is nervous. Yeah. Good point. Soon whoever wrote the letter started for money and declined with caring after every... Yeah, no. You know what? I feel like enough victims. I think I'm just going to stop. You can hire somebody else. Go a little bit longer than normal tonight, because normally it'd be about the time to quit. We're going to go a little bit longer than normal tonight for a couple of reasons. Number one, I would at least want to find a save point. I don't want to have to redo since the last save point, which has been considerable because when we went back up to the first floor again, we didn't save again. When we went back down the elevator, back to the basement again, we also did not save again. So first of all, I want to find another save point. And secondly, I want to try to get at least kind of relatively close to where we left off with the stream. So next time we could just continue from where we had played before. Okay, yeah, so it's this door. What is that one? That go anywhere? It just goes, and then there's the glass on the other side. Oh, you know what? Since there's that, I don't know that we're going to get anything, but just in case there's a clue or something, let's see what we see on the other side of the window that we... Yeah, there's the streak from where they dragged the body. Yeah. Probably seeing. I do not like the creaking of the floor. They do that on purpose too, because you're supposed to try to stay quiet, right? So if you step on a place that creaks, problems. And the thing is, I mean, I assume like planks like this probably you want to stay off of. But some of the other spots of the floor, I either can't see them well enough to distinguish them. Like these cracks. Okay, that does. So if I stay away from the cracks, is that better? But there's tile over here that doesn't look great either. So I don't know. I don't actually know what the key is in this game to staying off noisy floor. Hopefully it doesn't get me killed later. Let's find out, I guess. Around to the left. So yeah, this is probably the good angle because then there's nobody to the right. Oh, kegs. Very large. Not even kegs really. Those are full-on storage barrels, right? Of something. Could be anything. Could be alcohol. Could be other stuff too. Mead or ale or something, but it could also be, well, a lot of different things, to be frank. Another phone. Wonder if we're going to get another call here. It's going to ring again, probably, right? Find out. Or it may not ring because we answered out in the lobby. That may be the same thing. Because, right, we were talking about following the men and stuff, or like seeing the men. So it may be that this phone was supposed to ring so that we...
Finding the cylinders is our best hope.
Yeah. It may be that this was supposed to ring, but it was basically any phone. Like, maybe like the game triggers all phones to ring, and if you happen to be near a phone, right? So, in effect, it would call a routine ring phone. It would locate the player. It would find the phone closest to that player, and then that phone would ring. And if the player went away from there, it would then just keep tracking the player and ring the next phone closest to them. So you would hear that. So if we did not answer the other one, we'd probably hear this one ringing as we came over here instead, right? That's my guess how the code for that would work. Something along those lines. Now this one opens out up and to the right. Yeah, so this is probably the better. Yeah. See, that's the other thing is that technically the boards and things, or the creaking, is the hotel itself. Just does that anyway, regardless of my movement, right? Because I stopped the second the sound started. It didn't stop the creaking. The creaking continued. Now that, in fairness, could still be me, right? It's very probably still me because my weight put pressure on an area of the floor and so caused it to creak. But I'm just saying. Because if the creak, yeah. Well, yeah, you guys understand physics. I'm not going to get a big physics lesson or something. You get the idea. Oh, was it? I guess opening up this way is better. It's not great, because if there's anybody over here, they would potentially... Well, they're blind, though. They just go by sounds, right? So I guess maybe they wouldn't see me. Oh, and are these the dead people? I'm trying to remember now, but I feel like... Yeah. I went through here before, and I don't remember what we did or did not see. Crap. I feel like something happens here. Like we get attacked or something, but I can't remember for sure now. Crap. Okay. Another doll. Oh, this is so suddenly hugely dark. No! Don't change the lighting on me. Okay, let's grab that. Obviously get that one. I am crouched, so I cannot go under these tables. So if I end up needing to hide or something, those are not going to be helpful. Except maybe that I'm out of the way of an enemy so that they don't wander past there or something. But otherwise, pretty much not useful. I probably don't want to know. Even I can't anyway, but even if I could, I probably don't want to look in the bags. Nothing. I mean, a cleaver, a fork of some kind. Looks like tongs, but probably a fork of some kind. Large knife. What looks more like a gutting knife, like you gut an animal or something. It's not. It's great. No, that's fantastic. That's exactly what I wanted to see. Okay, so maybe it's when we come out of here that we see something, because I remember something around this part. Yeah, move this. Can I push it back so nobody can come behind me? No? Okay, that's not a thing. Probably good. Probably just trap myself if I did that, I would guess. Oh, and another one. Awesome. Oh. Yeah, so LMB is hold breath. I couldn't remember. Now we know. And I'm sure heard me because I was moving that huge log basically out of the way. Looks like I cannot move while holding breath, though, just for what do you call it, gameplay understanding. When I was holding breath, I hit C to crouch and it wouldn't let me. As soon as he left and then I stopped holding my breath, then I could crouch. So just FYI. Something went that way. And that's the way I get to go. How lovely. How rubbery. Oh, yeah, we're going to go through grates again here, right? Because this is where all that luggage is stacked up. Okay, now here's my question. That enemy heard ringing, went, because we were here, it went this way. Where the crap did it go? Unless, if we get there and this grate is open, otherwise, where did it go? Just through the ether? It's not a ghost. I'm a little confused, but okay. So LMB is hold breath. I have to remember that. Okay. Help me when we play next time. Not now, because now I'll just forget just as much as I will the note that the game just showed. But next time we play, if you guys can help me remember, LMB is hold breath. Although, you know what? I mean, if you can help me remember, that's great. But I could probably remember. I could probably find, like, remind myself anyway. Just before I stream, I'll look up the controls for the game so I don't forget. Oh, that's probably not great. That noise? I'm not a fan of that. I can't put this back either. Unlike doors where I can shut them again. That's not a thing there, so. Go to the dead end, see what's there, I guess, first. Makes sense. Nothing. You be nothing. Okay, great. Literally nothing but pipes. That's probably why it's a dead end. So they did not do what developers sometimes do, where they go, "Dear player, we show our appreciation for exploring all that we have created. Wherefore, we bestow upon thee this item." That's not a thing in this, at least not there. There was a little bit, right? When we went here, we found a doll here, right? So this was the second doll. Third one was over here. But we found a doll here. So we did get an item. So I guess kind of rewarded you for going to the dead end, I suppose. This is a large room. probably not gonna be great times for me. Okay. Sounds like somebody was tramping around. And not awesome because okay, so I start coughing through that. Fantastic. But like, so I'll show you again, but right, so I go here, if I hold my breath, now I start moving forward. Oh, I can move forward. Oh, I swear, maybe I just can't crouch when I'm doing that. So if I do this, okay, I swear I hit. Maybe I just didn't. Maybe I hit the wrong key. Maybe I fat fingered it or something. I swear I couldn't do them at the same time. Apparently you can. At least here you can. So. Okay, see you later, Faux Fox. Have a good night. Great being chased by white hooded people. Let's hope they don't burn crosses. Yeah. It's not funny, but it is. It's funny because it's true. Another note. Music sheet, Henry Hughes. Okay. That counts as a note, I guess. Okay. Yeah, okay. Dolls. That's not what I want. Notes? Is that it? Oh, it's here. Music sheet for Thomas Evans and Henry Hughes. I wonder, I suppose we use these at some point. They're in the inventory and not like in collectibles or something. Interesting. Okay. See anything else in there? What? Oh, am I under the pipes? I'm like under pipes. Interesting. Probably not intended to let me. I guess it's fine. It didn't break, so I got stuck. I shouldn't do that crap, though. I would break my game, and then I have to reload all the way back from the last save or something. That's not okay, so. Alright, grab that so I can heal again later if I need to. Stop. Make that noise. Okay, that one it started before I moved. So either it's doing some kind of calculations for weight and stuff and saying you're standing here, it's going to start sinking, so it will start making noise, or it does just make random noises. I would guess it probably makes random noises. I don't know for sure. Wales Interactive is an indie publisher, but they're a more polished publisher. Maybe not quite so big, but more along the lines of Bloober Team or Frictional Games or something. So they would have potentially spent more time on something like that. Whereas for more indie titles or more indie developers that haven't done as many games, it could potentially be more problematic, like less likely that they do that kind of thing. Okay, so I guess we're going, and then we're going out the stairs here. Find out. Hopefully this doesn't trigger. Yeah. Then if memory serves, we go out and there's a safe place at the top, but it's been a bit, of course. Okay, so that's the ground floor. This was all locked up and these were locked, so we couldn't go any farther. I believe we've now explored everything that we can up to this point. This key looks like it's a shield and crossed swords or something. So, this one over here, you can't really see because my stuff's covering. Basically, it's in the chapel there or whatever. Yeah, that is a bit unfortunate with the alignment of things, how they've placed those. But if I go like something like here, right, then all my stuff's over here. So then this would get covered. So there's not a great, and down here is the text that gets read. So there's not really a great place to put some of my stuff for the streaming. It's fine. I think it's probably fine. It's just, it is what it is. All right. Pretty sure this goes to a new area, but I'm not 100%. Memory's a little bit off. Some blood stains and droppings and stuff on the floor is not great, of course. Yeah. Green area with a phonograph so we can save it. So we won't be quite as far as we were before because we were outside a bit, but we won't be too far from where we had left off. No map for outside. Yeah, that's fine. Tuning instruments, I guess. Yeah, see here, I mean, it's busted off the hinges or off of the busted entirely out of the doorway, but this is a green door. So this would be holding to that idea of the green areas are where the saves are. So, okay. So that's where we're going to leave this for now. So we are going to... can I... This probably just can go to the main menu, right? Yeah, and then continue. I don't know why the previous game did not say, but we do have continue there. So we should be set next time, hopefully. I really start to worry about that in games like this when it does this crap, but whatever. Okay. So exit. It's fine. Okay, so that's going to be it for tonight. Tomorrow, I will be doing the stream in about a little under 11 hours from now. I'll be doing the stream again. So that will be happening. I know I haven't been doing the best job of doing that time over the past few months now, a couple of months, but I will be going back to doing that again because I do want to try to work through all the different games from the Hallow stream. So I've not decided what we're going to do for sure in that time slot. But we will be doing something. And then tomorrow night, so about 22 hours from now, so tomorrow night for me, we'll be doing Under Depths of Fear again. So that's the plan going forward for that. So there will be a game. I'll tell you what it is. On Discord, I am horrible at remembering this, but I'll try to remember to post channel message on YouTube as well, so you'll know what the game is I'll be playing and have a reminder about when I'm doing it. But just remember, if I for whatever reason I fail to do that, 10 or 11 hours from now, I'll be doing another stream with another game, and then tomorrow night, same time as tonight's was, so 22 hours from now, we'll be doing Under Depths of Fear. Thanks for watching. I'll talk to you guys soon in Discord or wherever else. Till next time. Peace.
Poor spider.
This freaking boy.
Oh, that's so sad.